So Muzz, we're here after a 3-0 defeat at Boreham Woods. I guess scoreline possibly doesn't tell the story of the game. Down to 10 men after 10 minutes. Boreham Wood had a fantastic first half an hour, and really I guess we just held it from there.
Yeah, I think it's another game. It's hard to compare us to them, to be totally honest, because I think they're the best team in the league. I think they can do the lot. They can play if you press that right. They can spin it into the two boys up front, and they're excellent in both boxes. And look, that's football, right? And they're so fit. But it's just disappointing we can't. Even in the first game, we've lost 2-1. They score after 4 minutes. They score after 4 minutes of the second half, and then they're in total cruise. So as a club, we can't compare ourselves to them, and I think that's the most disappointing thing. I think on the actual goal itself, the sending off, itself. I mean, yes, madness from us to put our hands up in that position, whether it's natural or not. We've done it before, but before that, there's a blatant foul. What looks like there's a blatant foul on the back post. Which we're disappointed is not given. And then after that, Ryan, it's hard to compare, mate. It's just a non-contest. But one thing I would say about our players is I'm proud of them that they, again, have run hard for us against a top team. And like I've said many a times, when you play for me, Jay, and all our staff in the football club, as long as you run hard, then that's all we can ask for.
So it must have been difficult. 10 men, 2-0 down pretty quickly after the penalty, to sort of work out what to do. They were coming at us really hard, but to hold out for the rest of the game at 3-0, I guess that's just something from the lads.
Oh no, it's getting easy now because we're doing it every other game. I think it's 3 red cards in 4 games, so that's getting quite easy to structure your team with 10 men. Obviously, look, they take their foot off the gas, don't they? I'm pretty sure, but I would say one thing: our boys did run, and they caused a couple of issues, and they got into some good areas. We'll be disappointed we haven't scored. Carl's had a great chance there at the end, and yeah, we've had huffed and puffed, didn't we, from set pieces, etc. But again, it's just hard to go through the game when you're down to 10 against such a good side after 5-6 minutes.
You mentioned there actually 3 red cards in 3 league games now. We've talked all season, I guess, about this being a relentlessly difficult level,
yeah.
and going down to 10 isn't helping us. Very different red cards, each of them.
Yeah.
Is there any sort of theme that you see, though?
They're all red cards. There's no theme. They're a little bit different, but they're all red cards. So we've been unlucky by the ref. I think we're just unlucky on the goal, so then the red don't happen, does it? Because if he gives the foul, then the knockdown don't happen. A great save, by the way, and then falls back and he hits it. That doesn't happen. So if he gives the foul, but after he doesn't give the foul, it's a red card. So is there any theme to the red cards? No. Tosh's was a red. Who else? Tosh was a red. Ralphie's is a red. And today's is a red. So all 3 of them are reds. There's no debate about that. It's just really important now as a squad, as a team, as a club, that we stick together. We knew that this league was going to be relentless. We knew it was going to be tough. And it's showing that, and it's showing that within our squad. And these red cards are not helping, as I said the other week, because what it's asking our players to do is run even harder against good teams. And within that, we're seeing it on the injury table. I mean, Matty must have 6, 7, 8 players now. I think we've gone from looking really strong number-wise to now like we're really struggling. So red cards are definitely not helping. But what we have to do as well is remember we've got another game Tuesday, so we've got to regroup. We've got to go again. We've got to prepare right for Tuesday. And we got to just put a performance in and try and get a result.
Young Dylan Adai in goal today, on loan from Millwall. Just want to talk us through a couple of great saves on debut.
Brilliant. Yeah, I thought he kicked it well. He had a couple in the second half, but he kicked it brilliantly. Comes for a cross, great cross, and he's so unlucky on the goal because he makes a tremendous save from after the knockdown. He makes a great save to come out, smothered it. Just unfortunate, it fell straight to their man who obviously has the shot, and Jacko makes the save. So I thought he was excellent, and look, we're going to need him. He's a big, strong boy, confident boy. He'll come for crosses all day long, so and that's what you want as a goalie. So yeah, good addition to the squad.
They say straight back on it. Tuesday night away at Tunbridge. Not sure how they got on today, but another tough game in this league.
Yeah, I'm not sure. It's a bit boring, my interviews, because I just say it's another tough game, but it is. So we've just got to prepare right. we've got to go again. One thing we've just said there at the end, that what we have signed and what we know we've got in the dressing room is characters, and they've got to back that up. So we're going through a bit of a tough spell, which we all knew would happen, stepping up to this level. But we need to make sure we're all in it together. And you know, you win together, you go on FA Cup runs, you get promoted together. But it's important when you're going through sticky spells that you all stick together, get ready for the next game, and try and put today right.
Thanks, Muzz, and thanks for your honesty as always.
All right, cheers, mate.